Sheffield Wednesday are the Championship's form team. Can they keep it going as this match gets off and underway? So Wednesday playing from left to right as we look. Ipswich Town in possession with their young left fullback Miles Henlock on this near side. He chips it forward in search of David McGoldrick. Sheffield, Ipswich Town and their spectators not really turned out in big numbers. Their season's effectively been over for a long time. They've had a difficult year in which they've had to stave off a little threat of relegation earlier as Lawrence is beaten in the tackle by Barry Bannon. Scampering away across halfway, it's Ross Wallace really putting on the afterburners here. He's beating Henlock for pace as well into the left back position. He looks to turn, dances over the ball, turns Henlock, gets to the byline, tries to beat him again, inching in field. Needs some support now from Hunt. In it goes, and Fletcher's there, but so too at the back stick was Jordan Spence, a former Wednesday loanee, to cannon the header behind. Silly or important free kick, we'll come back to that in a minute as Wallace takes it quickly out to Padil, who's forward down the left hand side. And Wednesday looking to profit quickly there, but just couldn't, Chris.
No, a very quick free kick. And the wide areas are going to be vital for Wednesday this afternoon, because Ipswich play a middle three who are very, very tight. And wherever the ball's played down which channel, those three players are there and thereabouts for the second ball. As we got now, Wallace on the ball is going to spread it right to the opposite flank to Reach, and this is where they can be productive.
And here he is, Adam Reach, sizing up the shot, strikes it low, and in the end it's a daisy cutter from just outside the D. So Football Heaven on BBC Radio Sheffield. Everyone knows the circumstances. Wednesday win, it doesn't matter what anybody else does, they'll be in the playoffs at the end of the season. You need the abacus if it's anything other than that, as Sears takes on Padil, and it goes, chance for Lawrence! Hit it first time, but it bobbled straight at Westwood. That was a very good chance for Ipswich Town.
That was an excellent chance. He hit the target, but he didn't really connect with the ball. Right foot, keep it on there and have a go at goal. But he decided to pass instead of having to go.
There's been a couple of those today from Ross Wallace. As Emir Hughes just dabs a full ball over the top to Ward, but it's well dealt with by Glenn Lubens, who beats the much younger man in the air and then swipes the ball onto the roof. And it will come back here and be a throw-in for Ipswich Town, which they take quickly into the feet of David McGoldrick. McGoldrick now corner of the penalty area, forcing Lee's back. McGoldrick turns and turns again to the byline. Lee stands his ground, and out of play the ball goes for a corner.
Tom Lee's defended that excellently, one-on-one inside the penalty box. For a second you thought that Ipswich were getting in.
Tom Lawrence with a quick corner. 1-2 with McGoldrick. Now back to McGoldrick again, corner of the box, and it goes to swipe it. A double-punched save from a diving Kieran Westwood. Gets the ball out to the left-hand side for a throw.
Very dangerous ball. Great ball in by McGoldrick, causing Kieran possibly getting stitched up at half-time.
So Hunt will take the throw-in on this near side. First touch from Hooper, it's glanced away from the defender Luke Chambers. He will turn brilliantly at the corner flag here. Needs some support. Excellent ball into Ross Wallace. Wallace turns over possession, still turning into the box. Helped on here to Fletcher, who strikes it low through the 6-yard box, and it has to be nudged behind by the defender. So it's going Wednesday's way elsewhere. Can they help themselves? Corner taken, zip back to Bannon. He's helped it back out wide to the left-hand side, and Wallace again. In it comes right-footed, away from Padil, who went for it, back on but bandaged, and now Reach. Making the ball go to his left-hand side, and Bannon. The pair interchange passes, into the box it goes. Lees with the header. Berra with a short defensive header as we enter 2 minutes of time to be added on, and then Reach brings it under control and a lovely little volley out to the right hand side, and Hooper to keep Wednesday in possession. Now Bannon sweeping it to the right, and Reach again teasing ball in. Fletcher's there, back stick Padil, and it just evaded Daniel Padil, the Czech. As if you're just tuning in, Padil with a long looping throw in upfield, which Chambers will send powerfully forward off his head onto the head of Tom Lees. Head tennis all round as Bannon loops his header to halfway before it might break in here for Kieran Lee. He drives off through the centre circle before bringing in Wallace. He's continued his run forward here. Lee up to the edge of the box, but Wallace retains possession. Left-footed drive off the inside of the post and away. Reach, in it goes into the penalty box, and it won't find Gary Hooper, and Ipswich will bring it clear. Wednesday inches away from the spectacular.
You can see that I think Mick's had a go at the boys in the half-time for Ipswich and looked at the situation and thought, if we can step on the step on it, we can give Sheffield Wednesday some problems. I haven't seen a bit more movement from Ipswich so far this half, without actually getting any breakthroughs. But you know, for 20 minutes, I think Wednesday's got to stay calm. Nicking a good ball here.
And Fletcher will strike it, saved by Bielkowski. The Fletcher strike was a decent one, bending it from 20 yards, and the keeper flew to his right-hand side. No goals here. Hooper, though, wins it back. Reach tries to lay it forward to Hooper again, as Kieran Lee battles for the ball. Then Cole skews from a central position, hooks the ball to the far side. Freddie Sears drags the ball onto his right boot. Deep cross into the box. Dominic Samuel's downward header, well wide of Kieran Westwood's near post. Keeper had it covered in any sense, but an opportunity for the home fans to clap. Well, let's see how everybody else is getting on in a moment, as Westwood will take this free kick upfield. It's just tinked off the head of Miles Henlock. Hooper will make sure it goes out of play for a throw-in, but it will be an attacking throw-in to Sheffield Wednesday. Adam Reach has gone out to take it. Rhodes and Forestieri occupy positions inside the 18-yard box. Hunt comes forward to take the throw-in. Padil ushered forward from the back. And now Hunt, back it comes to Bannon. Bannon's first touch is a good one. He's away from McGoldrick, scampering forward now. Plays in Hooper, inside right channel of the box. Up goes the cross. Rhodes with the header, but he didn't make the fullest of contact. Padil sweeps it back upfield to Bannon. Great return ball to Padil. In goes the cross, and in he goes! And the decisive touch comes from Kieran Lee. And Sheffield Wednesday get the all-important decisive goal to further cement their place in the end of season playoffs. Just the breakthrough they were after, and Kieran Lee gets it, poking home from close range to send the travelling Wednesday fans in the top tier bananas. Ipswich 0, Wednesday 1 for Ipswich. Well, Ipswich snaffled a very late equaliser against Barnsley when I watched them earlier in the campaign. It was an equaliser they didn't really deserve, as McGoldrick slaloms upfield. He's lost the ball, but he lost it after a foul from Kieran Lee, with all concerned on the edge of the box. Now McGoldrick with the free kick, bent into the penalty box. It's cannoned off the head of Tom Lees, and it's smacked out of play, so it will be a goal kick to Sheffield Wednesday. No last day push needed. They can relax a little against Fulham, as Reach takes the ball to the corner flag here, and the clock ticks down. Wednesday have Fulham penned in.
Very professional performance this afternoon. I think they've looked in command without being emphatically on top, and seeing the game out. As we said at half time, the chance will come. It came, and Kieran Lee finished it. One or two other half chances, or a final pass could have created another couple of chances. Ipswich, I don't think they've offered a lot this afternoon, and it's been a comfortable afternoon for Wednesday.
Well, it might break here for Forestieri as the referee calls full time. Sheffield Wednesday are into the playoffs for the second consecutive season. Base camp for another push for the Premier League reached. Kieran Lee's stabbed shot from close range, enough to seal all 3 points here at Ipswich Town. Sheffield Wednesday, no need for a last day decider against Fulham, have done the business on the road yet again, and their travelling support is in party mode at Portman Road.